Hi, this is Stray Pastor, and welcome to my Hitchcock Sundays. And I think this is episode 6, I believe. Let me just double check something. Because 4, that was 5. Paradigm Case was 5, and this would be 6. Yeah, this would be 6. Okay, and the movie I'm reviewing, of course, is Lifeboat. This is 1944, of course, directed by Alfred Hitchcock, based on the novel by John Steinbeck. Okay, and this is basically about a group of survivors that they're on a ship and the boat gets torpedoed. This is during World War II. Gets torpedoed, and they basically all have to survive in this one lifeboat with little food and little water. Okay, and there's a bunch of men, a bunch of women, and then of course they actually pick up a German passenger from that ship. And of course, then this is basically a drama about them trying to survive, and of course, with this German prisoner on their ship. Okay, and this movie, of course, has Tallulah Bankhead in this movie. You have William Bendix. You have Walter Slezak. He plays Willie, the German captain. Then you have Mary Anderson as Alex, and then Mackenzie. And you have John Hudak as John Kovac, and you have Henry Hall, and also I think it was Heather Angel, and you have Hugh Crone, and you have Canada Lee is the only African American gentleman on the ship. And basically, this is a drama about them fighting to survive in the water. And of course, them being suspicious of this, this German that was on the ship that actually sunk them, and they have to survive with him on the ship. And of course, he's speaking German, and there's only the one lady, Tallulah Bankhead's character, who can speak German, so she kind of has to translate. And of course, there's one particular sailor guy who doesn't really trust this guy at all. He basically wants to throw him over the ship, over the, toss him in the water because he doesn't trust him at all. And at the same time, one guy gets injured and they have to fix his leg. They have to amputate his leg. Okay, and then you have them trying to steer the ship and ration out the food and the water, and of course try to battle the rough seas. And so it's a good character piece about these different people from all different walks of life. Tallulah Bankhead's characters kind of stand out to me in this movie. She's like this reporter, famous reporter, and she starts off with a fur coat and a typewriter and a camera, and she's chronicling things as they happen and stuff. And you also have Wyndham Bendix, who plays like a sailor who talks about his girl back home and being a dance champion and all this stuff. And then you have John Haddock, who plays the sailor that doesn't really trust the German guy on the ship at all and wants to toss him over. And he's kind of a rough character who becomes the de facto leader of the ship. And then you have Hugh Cronum, who plays Stanley Garrett, who's like another sailor on the ship who kind of develops a nice little relationship with Alice, who plays a nurse on the ship. And then of course you have Walter Slezak. He plays Willie, the German that they don't trust on the ship. And then of course you have Canadian Lee, who plays the African American, who was I think he was the porter on the ship, and who's kind of a quiet guy. And it's a good movie. And like I said, this took place during World War II, and of course they're trying to survive on the ship. And you have the great the drama, the back and forth, the rationing of the food, having to amputate the one guy's leg, not trusting the German, trying to get food to survive, trying to decide which way to go on the ship. It has really, really good human drama in this movie. And again, you have to remember what the time it was made. It was made in 1944, or I think that's when it got released. I don't know if it was made before that, but this is during, of course, World War II. So of course there's, they have the drama of them not trusting the German on the ship. But like I said, some of them don't trust him, but of course some of them want to trust him because they kind of need him, because they figure he knows things because he's been traveling these waters and he's a sailor on the ship. So they kind of trust him. Some of them trust him, some of them don't. And it's a good drama to see what happens on the ship, and you really get a nice good drama out of this. All the different people on the boats and them telling their stories and how they lived and what they did before this, and how they're going to plan on it if they survive, and if they survive, and the drama that comes with it. And it's a really good movie, Lifeboat. I really enjoyed this movie. It definitely one of his best, and I'm glad I finally got a chance to watch it. I would give Lifeboat an 8 out of 10. Just really, really good drama about people from all different walks of life on the ship on a boat, really trying to survive, and all the things, the mistrust, the drama of where they're going to survive, and stuff. And it's just a really, really good movie, Lifeboat. Okay, definitely. If you've seen Lifeboat, let me know what you think of it. I know that Rockaball Ian had this from a long time ago, and I always wanted to get it because I like the Steelbook, so I ordered it and got it, and I'm glad I did. Really, really good. I love this movie. Again, let me know what you think. If you've seen Lifeboat, feel free to leave comments down below. And if you like this review, please hit the subscribe button down below. And this is Trey Pastor saying so long and take care. And tune in next week, and I'll probably be reviewing more Hitchcock movies. Okay? And this is Trey Pastor saying so long and take care.